Bohemian Rhapsody was first um, Bohemian Rhapsody was first performed by Queen at the Liverpool since November 14th, 1975. Um, that was when Freddie Mercury did a very good rendition of that song. The second rendition of that song came a bit a night after, which Freddie Mercury did, which Freddie did, which Freddie did very well. It might be a little, it might be a little rough on, um, it might be, it might be a little rough on the notes since their second performance on that song. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Freddie Mercury did perform that since the Faruka concert of 1976. It was a bit monotone, a baritone. Freddie sounded like he. I think Freddie sounded. I think Freddie sounded like he has a cold or something, but I'm not really though. He does sounds like that. It might be a good example of that rendition since their Tokyo concerts from 1979. My favorite rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody is probably live at Summit, Houston, Texas. Freddie Mercury sounded a very good Freddie Mercury sounded very good actually since that concert, and also sometime in 1977, Freddie Mercury sang the same song at Stockholm, Sweden, which sounded very nicely and very awesome. Yep. Plus, Freddie Mercury did sing Bohemian Rhapsody wearing a mustache since some concerts of 1982, 1986, 1985. My favorite edition of Bohemian Rhapsody since the 80s was their Live Aid concert from 1985 on July 13th. Freddie sounded very great on that song since the rehearsal. Just right before that. Yep. In other concerts of Bohemian Rhapsody, they did perform it at the, they did perform that since their Hammersmith Odeon concert from 1975. Freddie Mercury did a very good, smooth, and I give that a thumbs up. And also another edition of 1979, Freddie Mercury did a pretty good, a decent rendition on that one, and he did rock on the rock section. Yep. He did rock since the rock section on that particular concert. There's a Queen live at Earl's Court. Freddie Mercury sang Bohemian Rhapsody very good, and also the rock section of that song was rated awesome. Yep. My favorite rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody is their Chicago concert. I wish that song of Bohemian Rhapsody sounded very good, honestly. There is an 8-part review of that song based on on their and based on their A Night at the Opera tour up to their Magic tour. Yeah. They did sing Bohemian Rhapsody since since their trips to Canada. Uh, my favorite version of Bohemian Rhapsody was their Rock Montreal concert. That concert was very well amazing. Yep. Freddie might have a few cracks on the rock section of Bohemian Rhapsody on that song, but hey, it's showbiz, and I guess Freddie Mercury enjoyed himself singing that particular song. The original version of that song, Bohemian Rhapsody, was a very wonderful sounding. Yep. I just know. Yep. I just know there. I just know that there's a lot of ways to sing Bohemian Rhapsody. There is. My favorite rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody was when Freddie nailed the C5 note on the rock section, which it sounded amazing actually. And for my conclusion of Bohemian Rhapsody, was when they last performed it at Network Park, and Freddie Mercury sang Bohemian Rhapsody, very beautiful on the notes, and hey, thumbs up on that version of the song. If you want to sing along to Freddie Mercury to some of his songs like Bohemian Rhapsody, you may. And thanks for watching the history of Bohemian Rhapsody.